running is always...
My character sheet up.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hell's Rebels. Garrett couldn't make it this week, so we got a super special guest star. We got Pruitt. Yay! Thank you very much for jumping in.
Thanks for the invite, man. I look forward to fun and fantasy and adventure.
Well, there will be fantasy, that's for sure. All right, so let's see. This campaign is about the city of Kintargo. It's been taken over by this guy Barzillai Thrune, who's making all of these unreasonable rules and cracking down, and anybody who speaks out against him gets disappeared or their home gets destroyed. And he's making more and more laws and proclamations as time goes on. He outlawed, you can't have mint chocolate or anything, you go to jail. You can't drink tea at night. And Theo, Shauna's character, is no longer allowed to perform or create music or poetry. And if Theo does so, Theo goes to frickin' jail. So, the last time we played, the group broke out some Hell Knights and from prison and enlisted them to their cause. And then they were hired by this pirate guy, Cassius Sargata. And he asked the group to deliver a message to a rich guy whose parents wouldn't let him leave his room. So Ashes, Garrett's character, broke into the compound and got into the guy's room. And the guy who's supposed to stay in his room, he's got one arm that's all withered and it's in a sling. And the guy read the letter that the pirate had written for him. And the guy basically wants to have the group steal him away and bring him to the pirate. So Ashes was trying to break this guy out, and I think you got to the front door.
I think we escaped from that.
You were getting, yeah, so Ashes isn't here, right? So, So as you get to the gate of the estate, the whole thing falls apart. Somebody shoots Ashes with some kind of arrow, and Ashes drops to the ground. And that giant three-headed dog with no skin and skull faces, which you can see on the overlay, lunges forward. And all of you are outside the gate. And so, Zaria, you happen to be just walking down the street right outside the gate when all of this happened. And Essie, you just got your shovel that you enchanted. Now it's a magic +1 shovel.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, yeah,
I can dig dirt real good, 6-foot squares.
So you both see this. And so, Pruitt, can you describe your character? Pruitt, can you describe your character, please?
Okay, yeah. Zari is a tiefling. She is a cleric, and she's actually one of the variants, the Zariel tiefling, and she's a cleric of Zariel. She is calls herself a daughter of Zariel. She is about almost 6.5 feet tall, very tall, statuesque, thin, wearing full plate. She has a nice round shield with the Eye of Zariel on it. and wields a long sword, also long and thin. But she is known for her immense strength. She brooks no jape or any kind of jest in her way, and she tends to go right through all of her problems head first. And and also she basically has kind of the markings and the horns of you know what an oryx is. Basically, her horns are like 2 feet long and stick straight up behind her, so her horns brush 8.5 feet. And so she has kind of a whole like white and black theme, you know, kind of white porcelain skin with black accentuations or everywhere, various places. And so, yes, she walks with an imperious tone to her step, but notices across the street those heroes that helped some of her friends out not too long ago. Hark! What seems to be the problem?
One of the nobles who's running towards the sun. None of your concern. Move. Get. And they also say, grab the girl, Ashes, who's lying on the ground. So let's all roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I need physical dice.
Oh, physical. Yes.
Oh, right.
Physical dice.
No, go first. I have too many knives in the way. Sorry.
Theo,
Cool.
what'd you get?
Theo got a 19.
A 19 for Theo. What about Raul?
12.
12 for Raul. And then what about Essie?
21.
Ooh, a 21 for Essie.
Shocked.
And what about Zari?
7.
7 for Zari. I put you on as Zari. I made a mistake. I'm sorry about that.
I changed the name like 8 times yesterday, so.
Is she named the same as the Archdevil, or no?
I mean, the first half of it, like Zari, Zari.
Oh, sorry. Well, Zari what? What's the end of it? Zari. Her full name?
Her name is Zari.
Zari.
She's a daughter of Zariel.
Yeah, devil worship.
Some of us are familiar with that particular Archdevil.
Yes, she would make a much better leader than Asmodeus.
Okay, so who gets to go first? Essie, you're running up. So you see Ashes lying on the ground, unconscious.
Yes. Oh, dear.
A handsome noble with long black hair, with one withered arm in a sling, like looking around confused, and a huge, muscly dog with 3 heads. It's got no skin. It's got like skull faces, and its eyes glow orange yellow.
Okay. So I'm going to approach the nobleman, saying, "Greetings and salutations, sir. I'm of the Gloomraven family, being a noble myself. So I'm going to use that noble lineage to speak with him and distract him. And I'm going to have Phantom walk over to Ash's body. I feel so bad saying that. Her unconscious form. And because she's a familiar, I can cast touch range spells through Ashes. Or through Phantom, and Phantom's going to cast invisibility on Ash's form, and then try to run off and get the dog's attention. It was cat and dog.
The cat. Oh, okay.
Phantom walks up, touches Ashes.
Oh no.
Ashes goes invisible, and then just hisses and puffs up and tries to get the dog's attention.
Okay. At least one of the heads immediately notices the cat.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it for Essie?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull the distraction, get the dog away. I'll distract the noble. Grab the unconscious, invisible body. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Theo, what would you like to do?
Yeah. So Theo's gonna look at our new friend, the tiefling, and just say, "These gentlemen cannot control their dog. This beast attacked our friend, and we are trying to save them. Are any of the other nobles from the house here?"
Yeah, there's a few people from the estate who are out here, kind of bewildered.
All right, I'm gonna look
You
at
see
one
the
of them.
father, running from the house, "Don't let my son leave."
I'm gonna look at one of the nobles and just say, "You there, control your beast." And I'm gonna cast suggestions. That'll be my suggestion.
Okay.
On
So I
him.
make a save, right?
Yep, it's a 14 wisdom.
14. I think I just made it.
Yeah, I just made it. Dang. All right, and then I just see that doesn't work. So I am going to use my bardic inspiration to give my new allies each 5 temporary hit points, and basically use your reaction if you want to move closer. It's like, we might need some help restraining this beast. These gentlemen don't seem able to stop it. That'll be my turn.
Raw, what do you want to do?
Well, using that bonus movement that I think I just got, I will use that reaction on Theo's turn. And I'll say, of course, lady. And without asking for permission from the guards or from the nobles, Rawl, in his basically tank armor, will just run straight in directly towards where he knew Ash's pre-corpse was. And then
Pre-corpse?
and
Oh,
yeah, that's my name for Essie's
That's weird.
You know, Essie's
know,
okay with
eventual
that.
plans for us all.
it's
I mean, basically, that is what everyone is. They're walking pre-corpses.
None of us are getting out of this alive.
some of us are
That
gonna-
fatalism is infectious in this party. Rawl's gonna rush in first with the Fey Bard inspiration, and then with his own movement. So that would be 60 feet he's covering.
Mhm.
fast.
And he'll use his action to. I mean, I don't know if you'd allow him to scoop up the invisible body or not.
Yeah, sure.
But that's what he's going to try to do, and he's going to try. He's also going to ask under his breath when he's close to the man with the withered arm. He's going to say, "Are you with Ashes?"
Okay, first, so she's invisible, right? So make a perception.
Oh no.
Okay, perception check. Here we go.
Wait, so I don't know where the body went.
Just fine.
Here we go. This will be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
She just-
I got a modified 20.
Hey!
17 plus 3.
Okay. Scoop up the prone body of Ashes. And then what did you want to do?
I wanted to, because Rawl wasn't there. None of us were actually there. Ashes was the only person who had contact or verbal communication and understanding with who the heck this guy is.
Mhm.
So all we saw was that Ashes and this guy were leaving the house together.
Mhm.
So he's just going to say, "Were you with Ashes? Are you coming with or not?"
He looks at you and says, yes, I am.
Then follow me and follow me quick. And then he'll turn bolt back towards the gate.
His father's in the courtyard and yells, "Don't you dare!" And he looks nervously at his dad, but then looks back at you. Alright, is that it for Raul?
Yeah.
On my turn. The Gore Fang lunges for the kitty cat.
Oh,
How
One
dare.
head. Tries to chop it. +6.
oh no! I have
11?
to reset Phantom. You know that actually might miss. Hold on. I really need to make Phantom a sheet on D&D Beyond, but
Cats are
I love
quick.
Cat. Cats are quick. Armor class 12.
Nice.
That's
Oh,
a blue.
nice.
Alright, the second head tries to chop it.
No.
A natural 1.
Oh, thank.
The third head tries to chop it. Come on, Gorfang. Just a cat.
This is your job. This is your one job.
It's a
Pokemon.
house cat. Come on. 9
You're
plus,
wily.
9 plus 6. 15.
That'll hit. Yeah.
7 regular and 7 fire damage.
Okay, well, Phantom only has 2 HP, so Phantom just goes and a little plume of actually just turns to ash, just like a, because
Okay. Then it
Necromancer.
turns
Thanos.
and growls. And who's it going after? I'll roll a die.
Uh-oh.
I'll roll a die.
Oh my-
Because your name is Raw.
I smile, roll.
Essie! It smells the cat on you.
yeah.
Runs up to you and all 3
Right
heads
here.
are barking. Roar, roar, roar. Okay. The other nobles just kind of step back. Don't worry. The Gorfang will take care of it. Oh. Hello, shiny pilot. Thank you for watching. Ooh, and Frost from Fire. Hi. And Pope Deadpool, which is a great name. All right. So that was my turn. Next up is Zeri.
Okay, so how far away is this Gorfang action happening from where Zari started?
Wherever, however far you want.
Okay, just for dramatic effect, I'll be across the street. So I'll use that reaction movement to move across the street, and then the rest of my movement, because there's this 3-headed dog, right? And
yes.
it's attacking these people that I know are of good ilk. And I'm sure they are anyway. And so she's going to move not quite right up to it, but we'll first look at this dog and get its attention. Make sure all eyes are on her, as she kind of like whips her sword out and cuts across in a horizontal line while casting blindness deafness. So I'm going to need a con save DC 14, and I'm going to try to blind this 3-headed dog.
Con save. 9. I failed.
Okay, so the dog is now blinded.
Yeah.
All 3 heads?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's up to you. I mean, it is one creature, so...
Yeah, you're right. Okay, all 3. Also, the eyes, which glow like orange yellow, suddenly all turn white. And the Gorfang lets out a whimper.
Zariel, take your sight, foul beast! And she kind of stands there with her shield and sword up, armor gleaming.
Yikes. All right. Is that it for Zari?
Mm-hmm.
Essie, the dog is right in front of you. It is now blind. And you have a magic shovel with
Do you have a
green
magic
runes
shovel?
on it.
Well, I'm like, bad dog. You hurt my cat, and I will smack it. Bonk, right on the head with the shovel. Because it's
All right. It's blind, so I think you have advantage.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, well, I rolled the same thing twice. So that's going to be, hold on. It's a fancy new. I get +1. 19 to hit.
19 hits the Gorfang.
So strong. All right, that's going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Magical shovel bludgeoning.
You bring your shovel down on the head, and it lets out like a pathetic whimper. Okay, is that it for Essie?
Yeah.
Theo, it is your turn.
All right. So yeah, Theo's just going to just inhale and just unleash a high-pitched wail at this creature. So I'm going to use Shatter.
Shatter. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So is that where I save? Or...
Yep, it's a con save.
Con save. I got a 6.
All right, it takes the full damage. So 3d8. 3. 11. 16 points of damage.
Holy cow. All right. All right. You shatter, explodes like grass and dirt. Just rockets up from the ground in all directions. All of the nobles like fall and go flying and let out like a Wilhelm scream, you know. And the dad falls over in a bush, and the dog is definitely injured by that. Some stones from the ground are lodged into its abdomen. Now, Theo, I think it's right in front of you, right? Do you want to do anything else?
I am going to actually give our new friend that's helping us Bardic Inspiration.
All right.
So I'm
Sweet.
going to start singing. Closer.
It's against the law.
Oh, too bad.
I just heard that.
So it's a
Jail.
1d6, yep.
1d6. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be
After Theo is Rahl. Rahl, you have invisible ashes over your shoulder. You make your way down the street a bit. You hear a massive explosion and nobles flying. A dog going as it gets beat up. What do you do?
So I managed to make it quite far then, I guess, more than I was expecting. I didn't know that I was out of the estate yet. Where is this dog
They're
compared
all
to
right
myself?
at the gate of the estate, basically. So.
Oh, okay. So you were able to just like go around the alley. That makes sense.
Right. I was gonna say. I mean, I guess it doesn't make sense to really stop, though he's loath to let his companions fight on without him. He'll just say, "Are we going or what? Leave the dog." And yeah, he'll stop by the corner of an alley watching. But yeah, I guess he doesn't need to really see this battle through. Just make sure that the boy and the and invisible ashes are safe.
On my turn, the dog will get a save at the end of its turn. Is that right? Against the blindness?
No, it's 1 minute. You're blind. No further saves.
Essie, are you still right in front of the dog?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking old editions. My bad. Yeah, you do get a save.
At the end of my
That's-
turn. All right.
That's.
Mm-mm.
I said
Yeah,
big.
Essie would be standing in front of the dog
It
still.
uses its powerful olfactory
Because I'm stated
senses.
next to that noble person.
Tries to
Yeah.
smell you. So it's going to try to bite you, but it has disadvantage on every
Okay.
hit.
Mhm.
A 4 plus 6 is 10.
No.
Misses, right? First head misses you. Second head misses you.
Mhm.
8 plus 6, 14.
Nope, misses.
So it's just kind of blind and just stumbling around, trying to bite. It's wounded from the shatter and the shovel to the head. Alright?
It's really disoriented.
And all of the nobles are like on the ground, like, like from their perspective, they just hear ringing in their ears and they're just looking around. There's like dust kicked up everywhere. And then it is Zari's turn.
All right. It's sitting here snipping at her new allies. So moving forward, bolstered by the fact that her devil goddess is with her, she's going to move forward and attack this thing with her longsword. And so that's advantage to hit, right? Yeah, because it's
Yes.
blinded. So that's going to be. I know that's probably hit. I rolled a 17 on the die.
You hit.
So it's 23 on the
Yep.
on the first attack there. So it's going to be 3 plus 5 is 8 damage on the first one, and then I'm going to use my War Priest function to make a bonus attack.
Bonus.
So it's going to be on the second one. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits also.
There we are, max. So that's 8 and 5 is further 13. So just come forward, slashing twice.
So how much was the total for the 2 attacks?
It's going to be 13 and 8, I believe. So 21.
21. All right, so that's okay. So you stab into its back, and like blood sprays out, and it's hurt pretty bad now, and it lets out another pathetic yelp. All right. Is that it for Zari's turn?
That is it. As she begins to laugh almost maniacally as she has reached the thrill of battle.
All right. Essie, your turn.
Okay.
This evil
So-
hell dog is hurt pretty bad.
Yeah. Is that the noble person we were supposed to be helping? He's standing like right next to me.
He's kind of in shock. Yeah, he's just kind of like.
Okay.
I thought
And
I had led him out of
all
the
right,
ground.
Yeah,
I thought he
he's
was
over
with
with
me.
Raul. Still like.
Oh, he's over with Raul? Okay, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
because if he was right next to me and I saw
Right.
Raul had left, I was gonna transfer that invisibility and be like, we're leaving now. But if he's like out of the area, I'd be like, oh yes, leaving sounds lovely. And I'll Misty Step as my bonus action, and then with my full action, I'm gonna boop the dog on the snoot with a chill touch.
Do you roll the hit or do I?
I do roll a hit. Yeah.
All right, you have advantage. As you boop it on the snoot.
That's good because that was a 3. Oh, that's much better. 22.
You hit.
So that's gonna be 8 points of necrotic damage. As a little chilled hand, like skeletal hand, kind of comes up and just boops it on one of its snoots.
Kind of. All right, it's hurt really bad. Is that in Essie? You're gonna start to get out of there now.
Oh yeah, because I used my bonus action, so then I'll use my movement to keep going. Like, come on, Raul, we shall leave. The others will catch up.
Theo, what would you like to do?
He looks at the nobles and just says, "What a pathetic creature! I expected money to buy a better guard creature than this. Since it's so craven, let's see what horrors it's afraid of." And I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
I think I know what it's afraid of. A four-headed cat.
Yes. So it makes a Wisdom save.
I rolled a 2!
Oh my god! It takes 12 points of damage.
12?
Psychic damage.
60.
It has to run as far away from Theo as it can.
And I think that allows anyone who's engaged with it to take a shot at it as it runs away.
Yes, so yeah, it's like yipe, yipe, yipe. It turns and tries to run. So I think Essie get a shovel shot on it. If you
No,
want.
I'm past
You're
roll
gone.
in the alley.
So no one's.
Yeah, I'm like 60 feet away.
no.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, I will. Hold on just 1 second.
Okay.
All right. It's a 17 to hit.
I had
So-
3 hit points left. So how do you kill it?
Sweet. As it turns to run away, she lets out a cackle, seeing it open a spot in its defenses. She kind of does an upward slash and catches all 3 throats of the dog as it turns and slashes right across. And then she kind of flicks the blood away from her sword and turns around, sheathing it and walking to catch up everyone.
Okay. So we're out of combat mode now.
Yeah.
All the nobles are just lying there, like on the ground, like unconscious or stunned. The dog is dead. You have all this tiefling helped you out.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Theo's just gonna look at the nobles and just say, "That beast is on you. He's a full-grown man. He can go where he wants. It's just not kidnapping." I'll leave.
I'll just turn to Zari. Greetings and salutations.
Well met, and that was a battle well fought. You have the most unusual weapon, though you wield it with might.
Thank you. I use it to dig graves.
Yes, don't we all use our weapons to create new graves? I like this. I think we
Yes.
would be friends.
It is named 6 Feet Asunder.
Right.
Really? Wow.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
We named it last.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, so good.
Wow.
Like the cut of your jib.
As he's kind of like, person doesn't instantly hate me. I don't know how to feel about this.
No one instantly hates you.
A
Well, not
shimmering-
instantly.
Takes time.
Off put.
Out of Theo's like clothes comes a little fairy dragon who like peeks out and looks at you, Zari, and says, "Hello, I'm Vendelfek."
Well met, diminutive creature.
And he just kind of slowly retracts his head back in.
Well, is there anyone else I should meet?
Oh yeah, Theo bows and just says, "Lady Fieldbearer Elmer, at your service."
And there's it's like 6'6", like walking plate mail armor with a full visor. And he says, Rahl von Hellrose, and his mother, Dala von Hellrose, is a high priestess in the cult of Zariel. I don't know if you might know her or not.
Oh, I have heard her name spoken. Yes, it is good to meet her spawn.
We're not on talking terms, he says, and just leaves it at that.
Yeah. Some relationships are best without words spoken.
Why did you help us?
Because of your work in the Tiefling Ghetto. I work there sometimes helping my less privileged brethren and sistren, and I'd heard what you did for them. I had been keeping an eye out to thank you personally, and just happened to, looks like Zarya's will be done, and I stumbled across you in your hour of need, so thank you.
He's just hefting this invisible bulk, and he just kind of just turns to Theo and Essie. He's like, what should we do next?
I give Zari a business card. It says Esther Gloomraven, crematorium and graveyard, funeral home.
I will send you plenty of business, I assure you.
Well, we should definitely take him back to the captain. That's what.
Yes, the guy, the noble, standing there. He says, "My name is Markel Alorian. Are you taking me to Cassius Sargata?"
Was that what was in the letter?
Yeah.
We were supposed to deliver a letter. That was it.
Thanks, Lord Arctic Frost. Much appreciated.
Markel Alorian? Alorian?
Yes, my name is Markel Alorian.
Okay. Cool.
I got in trouble. My writings caused a stir, and Thrun has said I'm not allowed to write anymore. You might know me as the Poison Pen of Kintargo.
Oh my goodness, the poison pen. You're the poison pen?
Yes.
Lightning strike in the background.
Yes, I
Oh.
am.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure indeed.
Work.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's nice to be in company of people who are equally as hated by Thrun.
He laughs. He says, I don't know. I'm not really comfortable being hated by Thrun, but I'm excited to see Captain Sargata again.
What is Zari's reaction to like the idea that this group is comfortable with being hated by Thrun? Because we're all
That
going to
we're
be
all nobles.
Yeah, intensely. He's gonna be on the lookout for because he's not down with hell. So
Not that
he's trying to see what her opinion is of that.
And Thrun being, I'm sorry, fill me in right quick.
Thrun
Sorry.
is the evil ruler of the city.
Oh no, Thrun has had his day. There are better rulers out there that could serve us in a more strong capacity. So, if you are not liked by him, then you are certainly liked by me.
Fair enough. Yes, Marco, we'll get you to the captain. We need to be paid.
And if y'all are down a person, I will accompany you as way of finalizing my thank yous.
Oh yes, and I go and I check for Ash's pulse.
Ashes has a pulse. She's just might be unconscious for a while.
All right. Well, Ashes is still alive.
Oh, good. That tuition to the girls' school will not be a waste then.
There,
Can I dump her in a bar somewhere along the?
Dump her in a bar?
Yeah, she'd want it that way.
What? Just a random bar?
Yes, the randomest, dingiest bar.
Dump Ashes unconscious in a random dingy bar?
Oh,
She'll find her way back.
Alright.
Or we'll have a fun new adventure next.
So you see a
No.
crappy, rundown bar nearby
Yep.
called the Skunky Skank.
Oh my God, we're dropping. We're leaving her.
I was sure. The skunky skank,
Uh-huh.
like perfect.
You-
And I'll just
is she-
say
is
like,
she still
I much
invisible?
prefer the skankiest skunk myself, but as their own.
So
Agreed.
is she
This-
visible?
unless the spell is ended, I don't know, Essie.
Oh, I can end it whenever.
I mean,
Or it'll
keep
wear
her
off in
invisible.
about an hour.
Are you putting
It'll wear
her
off
on a
about-
bar stool or in a
Yeah, invisible on a bar stool, like, and then he like feels and moves her hand invisible around a cup, an empty cup that was just left there,
Mhm.
so that when she wakes up, she'll just like have an empty cup in her hand, and she'll be on a bar somewhere in the city, not knowing how the hell she got there.
I
So
like this fight. We
you-
should also draw on her face.
you walk
Yes.
into the bar holding an invisible person over your shoulder, and then you do this, and like one of the patrons
looks
looks
like-
at you and
It
like,
looks like a very weird impromptu mime performance.
right, and he's like, what do you
No,
want?
I'll go up to the bar and I'll say he would like. Hold on, one gin and gin and like as if he's miming what he wants to drink as he's
Oh.
positioning the invisible body.
It's just a faceless knight in plate mail, just like doing this.
He would like a gin and tonic.
The bartender goes, Okay.
And then you hand it to him,
Uh,
and he just splashes it into this face visor, goes off, and then he just puts it down, thumbs up, and then moves away.
we
Yeah.
found it very refreshing. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, Theo's gonna take Essie's idea and just put the most garish makeup she has on Ash's face before we leave.
Okay. All right.
Zari will use thaumaturgy to be like, check at the skankiest skunk next week for our flash mob.
Flash mob. All right. They all just look at you like, what the hell?
Gunky skank.
Or the skankiest skunk.
It smells weird in there.
Yeah.
Of course.
There's a lot of skanky kind of people. Okay.
They're all kind of stinky.
I mean, Ash's is kind of stinky, so it's okay.
It's very literal.
She's in her element. Just let her be.
Covered in knives, she'll take care of herself.
All right.
We'll
So-
tell the girls to come by and check on her later.
Are you going to take Markel Olorian says, are you really going to leave your friend there?
Oh, she's fine.
You let a serial killer loose in the city. It's even, and just don't talk
You
about
didn't hear that. No, you heard.
He says, all right. Are we going to go to the ship, the Scourge of Belial?
Yes, now we
Yes.
are.
Okay.
This is on the way.
So you bring Markel Olorian to Cassius Sargata's ship?
Mhm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Lieutenant Nunez sees you coming and hustles all of you into the captain's cabin. While the halfling Hopgut plays his violin. Sorry. Captain Sargata is sitting at his desk, sipping tea. It looks like he's reading poetry by lamplight. He looks up at you as you enter, but Markel speaks first, rushes into his arms. Here's your answer, Cassius. The two embrace and exchange a tender kiss. Captain Sargata actually weeps. Ah, my darling, the captain cries. Markel, my sweet impulsive boy. And so you're standing there while they're hugging and kissing and stuff. And he's got a monkey who's dressed up in like a sailor suit. And the three halflings have big cheesy smiles on their faces. Yeah. So yeah, Zari, you see the captain and this guy like start making out. And
My
there's
parents
a monk.
always showed lots of
there's-
public displays of affection. This doesn't bother me.
There's a monkey in a sailor suit who's watching, and there's three halfling servants who are all like, "Yay!" and they're playing like music and doing a little jig.
Yeah, Theo's just smiling and just, oh, why didn't you tell us this is a matter of the heart? Would have made this much easier. It's so sweet.
The lovers finally part, and Sargata looks at you, each of you, his eyes awash with gratitude, and his stern demeanor goes away. He says, I am now in your debt, and furthermore, I'm a man who honors my debts. He drinks the last of his tea, and hands the teacup to... 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. You. I don't remember you, but here, take this teacup.
Thank you.
I ask you, my lady, drop it on the wooden floor.
And she's not one for duplicity, so she's immediately suspicious. Okay. And she drops it on the floor.
Roll a d10, please. Sorry.
5.
The cup breaks into 5 pieces. He collects them and hands them back to all of you. He says, the fragments of this cup represent the number of favors I owe you. Anything short of outright public treason to the Queen, I'll do for you. Simply write your request on a scrap of paper and use it to wrap a shard of the teacup. Deliver it in person or perhaps via one of your silver raven trinkets. And know that you have earned a friend tonight. He smiles and he puts his hand on Raul's shoulder. You've earned a friend tonight. And the monkey goes up to Essie and it's like... meow, 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 meow.
Oh, I like this one. Has an air for theatrics.
Need to resummon my cat.
All right. So, he looks you raw in the eyes, and his tears like well up, and then he turns back to Markel, and they look at each other with big cheesy smiles, and he says, "If you don't mind, we have some catching up to do."
Oh, this might make a good song later.
Right.
Should leave them.
Cue the wapel.
All right, you all leave.
Rawl squeezes through the ship's doors, says, "Watch your horns" to Zari, and then, leaves the captain and his bow.
As you leave, you get on the ship. Lieutenant Nunez, who had led you here in the first place, she says, "Well done. It all worked out for the best. Thank you."
Why all the smoke and mirrors? Why not just a plain request?
She says, "You need to spend more time around people of the sea." And she does. She's got her pistol, and she does like a gunslinger move.
I slap it.
Oh no, not again!
Again.
All right, go ahead.
What roll is it? I got an 8. I got an 8 plus whatever. I think
We'll
5
do
of this.
opposed dex. How's that sound?
Oh, Dex, lovely. I got an 8.
All right, so she actually avoids it this time. And she points the gun at you like,
Oh, good. You're learning. And then
She looks at you and says, "I like you. You should come visit sometime."
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then he goes away. Just walks away.
Vendelfek, the fairy dragon, pops out of Theo's garb and whispers loudly, "Are you gonna take the new lady to the chopper?"
Yes. Peter, I'm smitten.
Is the new lady a silver raven, Theo?
I don't know.
Do we need to get there right now?
To the chopper?
We always need to get the chopper right now.
Well, that's not the name. Stop listening to him when he calls it the chopper.
That's what they
We
said it
gotta
was
keep our head
called.
down.
Our secret lair under, remember? The coffee house, the Long Roads coffee house, the secret lair that we have.
I like the term the chopper.
We tell
It
him
reminds me of dismemberment.
We tell him to call it cow because he yells it out every time. We don't want to yell out what the actual name of the thing is because he yells it out every time.
The chopper is the code name.
Maybe you could name it for real the DACA. And so you can have the chopper and the DACA.
Wrong.
Sorry, wrong game.
Okay, so you gonna where
Yes,
you want to go
I guess the fairy dragon's out of the bag, so to speak. So we can bring her back to the coffee house.
Okay. Sorry, they lead you through the city of Kintargo to a bustling coffee house, and a blonde-haired halfling woman, stout, approaches and looks at the heroes warmly, and then sees Zari, and Laria says, "Welcome back. Who might this be?"
I am the daughter of Zariel. You may call me Zari.
At this point, Raw will take off his visor, and Zari will notice for the first time that written under his eye in a tattoo in Infernal is the word apostate.
Really?
Yeah. When Rawl takes off his helmet, Fio's just gonna do a little presentation, just have like little sparkles as he takes it off.
Yes.
And he'll stop.
Only the girls were here.
And he'll say, "Don't do that."
I won't do that when her friends are here. I wouldn't wish that upon you.
Well, actually,
I continue the prestidigitation.
They're all here.
Oh God.
They're all waiting for you.
All of them.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. Where?
She looks at Zari and looks at you.
Yeah, it's fine. We fought together.
They're in the chopper.
It's fine. If this
All right.
half the city knows by now if the girls knew. So
Rawl will turn to Zara and he says, "We're letting you know where our base is for how we coordinate rescue operations, like the one we performed for the Tiefling Quarter. Obviously, it goes without saying, we would like you to keep this a secret.
Oh, it is obviously a great sign of trust, and I will not breach your trust. That you can be sure.
So
Good.
you go downstairs into the secret area.
Mm-hmm.
Zari, they bring you down below, and there's like this vast underground area where there's actually like the ocean actually connects to the underside. So there's a section of like stone beach under here, and there's a statue of a woman, and then there's a huge room with a lot of crates and stuff. And there's a big table with a lot of seats on it, and all of the group's trusted teams. Part of Hell's Rebels is there's all these like they manage their rebellion through these special rules. And so part of it is that they hire teams of NPCs to do tasks for them. So you get a look at all of these teams. First, you see 4 Kenku women, the Fuchi sisters. They all look at you and nod. And then you see a wealthy merchant lady. Hello, I'm Tracy Timbernock, the Queen of Values. If there's something you need, newcomer, let me know and I can get you a discount. If you're nice. And then you see the crack team of action heroes. They're known as the Dependables. There's Cobra Stolobra. He looks at you and says, if I don't like you, I'm your worst nightmare. And then there's Mason Spatham, the transportationer. He's doing a vial of crank as he looks you in the eye. And then there's Ice Cold Stan Boston, who's drinking 2 beers at once. And then there's their leader smoking a cigar, Dutch Schaefer. Well, he goes, Rawl, you son of a bitch. And he goes, hand slap, and he grabs your hand. Yeah, and he does his big muscles. And then there's the girls from the School for Girls, led by a girl with a retainer. Her name is Vandy. And she goes,
God, Vandy.
Who's this new bitch? We don't have room for another lady in here. We already have enough of them. What's your story?
And then Zarya like walks right up to Vandy, was it?
Yeah.
And how tall is Vandy? I would assume.
She's like a
15.
teenager. So she's
Yeah. So with all of her 6'5", she like tilts her head down until her horns are actually sticking straight up in the air. I was born out of the fires of battle of my goddess. That is where I am from, and I make room wherever I go. So please stand aside, for I don't want to give Essie any more business today.
I like this one.
Yeah, I do too.
She's
Theo
like,
smiles. Just.
well, whatever. I've done more missions than you don't even know about the missions that I did. I talked to a guy and I sold some stuff. You didn't even know. So watch yourself.
Yes, they sounded harrowing.
Yeah. Stupid. Why don't we get this meeting started, everybody? I got homework.
Yeah. I
You're
guess.
doing homework now?
Oh my God.
I'm sitting next to Rawl.
No, you're not.
She scoots her seat over.
Like, immediately just says no. Loudly.
Oh, she sits next to Theo. I like your outfit. You always said the nicest outfits.
She's just like, oh yes.
Can I borrow that for when I go to the prom? She looks at Rawl.
No.
If I can find a date for the prom?
I sense you're having some trouble with that.
You sound jealous or something.
He just looks at a map of the city and starts to like try to concentrate on it and ignore her.
Alright. Are you all ready to do the rebellion activities?
Yes.
Alright. Everybody.
I'd like to imagine that giant alligator we killed down here.
Mm-hmm.
This giant albino alligator. Like I've deboned. I've like it's now just an alligator skeleton that just sits on like near the dock there. It's really nice.
I think Ash just left it in pretty good condition. I think she just like crit it and just like it just had like one shot and it's
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright. So let's see. I think we start off with a loyalty check by Theo.
All right, loyalty check +7. Let's do this. That is 18.
Okay. So as of last time, you guys actually hit rank 8, and you had 81 supporters. And since you made this check, you only lose D6. So you lost 5.
Wow.
So it's 76. All right. Your notoriety score. I actually have to roll percentile for this. Your notoriety is a 17 out of 100. Once it hits 100 out of 100, Thrune's agents sweep the city looking for you.
No.
Okay, you're fine.
Come at us.
No event from that. Treasury. Right now you have 1,041 gold in there. Do you want to take any out or put any in?
I think
We didn't get any money from the last
Yeah.
No.
thing we
got
did.
You
Any.
just got 5
Oh, we got
favors.
100. We got 100 from him as well because he was rude to us and Rawl intimidated him.
Oh, that's right.
So you want to put the 100 in there?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Now, because you hit rank 8, Dutch Schaefer says, "Good news. A supporter sent you something. I have it here in this box." He slaps a box down on the table, and he opens it, and in it is a wand. It's got kind of a gold handle, and the edge of it is kind of like this blue crystal in the form of a flame. It's some kind
have
of
a
magic wand.
I will ritually cast Identify on it.
It's a wand of magic missiles.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's the reward for rank 8.
Well,
Yeah,
Oh,
magic
how
items like candy in
delightful.
this adventure path.
was it? Do we know who sent it to us? Can we
It
put them
was
on the
an
Christmas?
elderly man who said it passed down in his family, and he said that he likes what we're doing.
Okay.
So I tried to use it, but I don't know how to shoot it.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Good. Well, I'm sure one of us could put this to use.
It's beautiful.
Bandy says, "Well, if you guys don't want it, I'll take the wand.
Hands off,
No,
Bandy.
Bandy.
Do you
No.
stuff with it or something?"
It makes boys not like you.
I
It's a
believe
side
it has
effect.
cooties on it.
Yes.
Just
Rawl laughs at that.
it's a wand of magic cooties. What the hell? Corn?
Yes, hence it's so deadly in efficiency in battle. However, it does slightly contaminate the user.
Just quarantine that thing.
We shall see.
This meeting sucks. Somebody take a wand.
I think either Fio or myself should probably use that. Or maybe Ashes.
Maybe save it for ashes. Yeah, you want to save it for ashes?
Yeah.
Or do you
I
want-
guess so. We can leave it for Ashes. But until she gets back from her bar trip, maybe Essie could hang on to it.
Sure.
Or
Yeah.
I'm down with Magic Missile.
Mhm.
All right,
Do-
Dutch Schaefer hands it to you. Here you go, Essie. I know
Thank
you're a
you.
weird person, but I'm sure you can do something good with this.
Of course. All of my work is for the greater good.
You're a weird person. He sits down.
Just to reiterate that, in case you missed it.
My sisters always said,
You're a little too into the graveyard scene. In my
Are you
opinion.
going to allow him to take digs at you like that?
"Oh, it's okay.
Because of
I'll
the
be
shovel.
I'll be digging him one soon."
I'm taking He's like, we all gotta go sometime.
It's very true. Perhaps you'd be interested in continuing to work after you've passed on. Serve the cause of the Silver Ravens.
Ice Cold Stan Boston says, "Alright, this crazy talk is really starting to piss me off." Just wanted to say that. He drinks some more beer. Okay. Alright. Ready for the activity phase? I
Yep.
believe you get, let's see here, 3 rebellion actions plus 1 bonus one. So I'll read you the actions, try to make a note of which ones you want to do. Although really there aren't that many. Usually you do the same ones.
Yeah.
So nobody wants to change an officer role, right?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Nobody wants to
never-
dismiss a team, right?
No,
Do you
Nope.
want to earn gold with Tracy Timbernock, the Queen of Values?
I mean, that's possible. Usually there are better ones, though.
That was a good event.
Gather information, send the school for girls out to get rumors. Guarantee an event and roll in the event chart. Recruit supporters. That's one you always do. You want to do that one?
Yeah, let's do the only bit of goodie.
All right.
So.
You can make this once per activity phase by spending an amount of gold equal to your. So you have to spend 80 gold. You want to do that?
Yeah.
You
Yep.
want to take it from the treasury, or you want to take it from your personal money?
Well, we got.
We just put 100 gold in, so let's just take
Yeah.
We just put we put 100 gold in just now, so.
Got it. So you got 1061. Okay. So you spend 80 gold and you're recruiting supporters. So Theo, please make a. Okay, well wait. Usually you recruit supporters by going to the three-legged devil and performing and then recruiting after. But it's now illegal for Theo to do that. So how do you want to go and recruit supporters?
Oh, so Theo's been putting out like a gazetteer about her writings and stuff. She's given it to for unknown reason to the school for girls to pass that out to supporters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. I'll pass it out to all my all the people that go to my school.
This is a mistake.
All right.
Yeah. Also, since all.
So
her
in the
stuff...
lunchroom, she just walks up to people's table like, "Hey, nerds,
no.
here, read this. Hey, bitches."
We should really just pass out some things that are at the funeral home services, like an ad on the back of the.
So like people are like, "This coffin looks like the best," and you're like, "While you're at it, here, read this."
It has a nice.
I do have proficiency in persuasion, so she'd be like, "You know how they died, right? Buzz life ruins gods. Well, their fault."
All right.
Here's a pamphlet if you want more information.
Doing it at the school and doing it with the customers at the
Yeah.
So
it also has
the
a nice
funeral home and crematorium.
Since it's Theo, it has a nice etching of like one of Theo's like performance posters on it. So
it'll be a funeral, like a dirge that gets played.
like someone's playing nice music and they stop between songs and they're like, "By the way, if you're interested in,"
It's as everyone's like filing out, so those who aren't interested can leave, and those who are can stay and mingle while we finish burying the coffin, which goes a lot faster now with this shovel.
All right, Sophia, make a loyalty check, please.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, 26.
Oh, you gain 2d6. Do you want to roll it, or do you want me to roll it?
Sure, I'll roll it. So, in addition to like all her performances, she's moved all her personal stuff into the hideout because she doesn't want it taken. So everywhere there's just like there's just portraits and paintings of her. So it's just like it's kind of creepy.
My sister started working at the funeral home. So one of them.
It's 9.
A lot of work.
76. So wait, what's your sister's name, Essie?
I have 6 sisters. But the one who is now working at the funeral home with me, because I've been gone so much and doing so much work, it's just too many corpses, too little time. The sister who's currently working there, I believe her name is Eleanor. Yeah.
Is she like you?
No, she is very good with people. She's a bard, basically. She's like very flirtatious and like, "Oh, welcome, hello, wow. I'm so sorry for your loss," and she's real good with the customers.
Okay.
Isn't that just terrible?
Do you need a shoulder to cry on?
So, while you're doing that at your funeral home place, your sister goes, "So, Essie, what is this thing that you're handing out? What's going on?"
I'm getting involved in politics.
She says you shouldn't do that.
I'm doing it for the undead rights. If we can get new leadership in, then Mom will be considered a citizen again rather than a walking corpse. So.
Undead rights.
Yes. The unliving need rights as well as the living.
They should be able to walk around.
Exactly. They already are mobile. Why shouldn't they have the right to vote and do activities, hold jobs? It's not right, I tell you.
You're right. I'm gonna read this later, okay?
All right.
All right, I'm excited. This is
I
exciting.
can tell. Yes.
Okay. All right, so that was one thing that you wanted to do, recruit supporters. Do you want to recruit another team? You have 4, I think. Did you get a 5th one? Did you hire Jimmy Garbage?
No, we did not. No, we did not hire Jimmy Garbage.
All right. You never hired the puppet guys who did the puppet shows?
Oh.
Albert Holson?
Never shake a man's hand who has his hand in other things all day. clammy.
And you never hired Cheliax Montaldo, the freedom fighter. But you did actually Victor Crow. That was it, the guy you rescued. And the Hell Knights that you just rescued. So that's
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay. So Victor Crow is a bonus person, and then I think the Hell Knights you're going to make your 5th team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so you did one thing. Refresh the marketplace, get some new magic items that you might be able to buy.
Oh no, we have to keep that. There's that shield
Okay.
we're keeping our eye on.
All right.
That +1 shield.
So yeah, special order. Spread disinformation. Upgrade a team. You usually do that one. Do you want to upgrade one of your teams?
What do we have?
How much was that +1 shield from Tracy Timberknock worth?
Oh, yeah.
+1 shield. I'm pretty sure that was like, where is it? 500 gold, something like that.
Oh yeah.
We can
We can
make
pull
Tracy sell things, get some gold that way, and use that to put towards the shield.
that.
So she can get. Yeah, we could earn gold.
Mm-hmm.
Does she earn gold better because she's at a higher level, Sean?
What is she at? Shoot.
Like, does the earn gold action scale with our level? I guess.
No, I don't think so.
Mm,
Basically, you roll a security check and multiply the result by your team's tier. So you're tier 8, so it does scale.
Oh, it does scale.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So you,
Yeah.
the security check, you get a +2, plus whatever your other thing is.
Security is either strength or con.
I think you are our security. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So I'll roll. So it's 2 + 4. 16.
Oh, thank you.
So 16 times 8.
Oh, nice.
120. Is that it? No.
No,
No.
hold on.
Right. That's higher.
128, right?
128, yep.
Yeah.
You gain 128 gold.
Hey, that's a fifth of the
Tracy
shield.
Timberknock. Here's your cut. Well done. So there you have 128 gold. Do you want to put it in the treasury, or do you want to keep it?
I say we buy you the shield now.
Let's buy you the shield. Like, I think Theo can give you like 200 or something like that.
All
Whatever.
right. Well, so we'll add the 128 to the treasury, but then we'll subtract 500.
Mhm.
So it was at 1189.
Yeah.
We're still above. I mean, we're still above our.
So technically, it's
Okay.
only subtracting 372 from the treasury. So that's not bad.
All right.
So
God,
you
what
have
is your-
689 left in the treasury, and you get the +1 shield. Oh, and here I know you've been waiting for this.
Yep.
She hands you your shiny shield.
Ooh.
Shiny shield of more AC.
Look at you now.
What are you at with that +1?
21.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Soon it'll be like 24. We won't be able to hit you.
All right. Any other things you want to do? You want to roll an event or anything like that?
Yeah, we got one more.
Should we?
Should we try an event? We don't do that
Yeah,
one
sure.
often.
Yes.
We get
Do
to
it.
roll.
First for battle.
We get to roll
Let's do
twice.
events.
That's the one where we get to roll twice and take whatever one we want.
Lower
Right?
one. For the one that's better to the scale.
So, you
So
roll
Yeah.
percent, and whoever. Who wants to
I can do one
I
if
want to
somebody
roll
else
a
wants.
percent. I never get to roll anything during this.
Do
year.
it.
Do
do
it.
it?
Do it.
It's all you.
Okay, one is 68.
Okay.
The other one
Stream low.
is, let's see. Oh, that's another. Okay, that's 36.
36. Marketplace boom.
Ooh,
Let's see what that is.
Yeah.
that
Doesn't
seems
it
good.
add stuff?
I think it was good. I think we got this once. I think it was good.
A new a
There
new
we
minor,
go, we gotta
new
roll.
intermediate, and new major magic item become available for sale in the markets. All right.
Good. It takes the place on the shelf where the shield just was.
Yeah.
To roll on the charts.
I mean, we
Good
invested.
news. There's been a boom in the marketplace. I've identified some items that you might be able to purchase. So, all right, who wants to roll the first one? Magic item table B. Somebody roll a percentile.
Now we have
I'll roll it.
friend.
Do it, do it.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
let's do it.
Do it.
89.
Oh.
Ooh.
No. A helm of comprehend languages.
Oh, that's always a fun one.
All right. Okay, who wants to roll the second one?
I'll go.
Okay. Do it. Do it.
77.
Oil of etherealness.
Mm.
And now for the good one. Magic item table G.
Oh shit.
Let's see. On you go.
Somebody roll it.
100.
We got 47.
Horn of blasting.
Oh! Horn of
Nice.
blasting.
Horn of blasting. Oh, sorry.
Yes. So let's see. Horn of blasting. Alright, how much is that?
A lot of fun is what that is.
Oh, it's rare, so it's up to 5,000 gold.
Oh boy.
So we'll say 2,500 gold.
Oh boy.
I think we need to make more money.
Mm-hmm.
Oil of etherealness. Alright, potion. It's also rare. We'll just say that's 1,000. 1,000 gold. And let's look at the helm. Comprehend languages. Uncommon. Okay, you can get that for 300 gold. Do you want to buy any of those?
No.
Okay. Well, I think this meeting is over, you guys.
Excellent.
Alright. You want to do anything else special on this day, or do you want to take a full rest?
I'd like to resummon Phantom.
Ah.
And because Phantom died, Phantom's gonna be sassy again and his skeletal cat for a little bit.
Alright. Dutch Schaefer looks at you, Zari. Can we count on your assistance from this time going forward?
Yes. If the idea is to depose the current leadership, my blade is at your beckon.
Alright, remember, don't yell out Silver Ravens! We're a secret organization out to save the city of Kintargo. And if Thrun finds out where we are, they're going to get to the chopper and wipe us all out. This is the chopper that we're in now.
Yes, I deduce that.
That's right, the chopper. That's what it's called. The chopper.
He looks before he's about to leave, and then he turns back and he goes, "I'll be back." And then he leaves. So bad. Sorry.
So wanted to arm wrestle him.
Oh, dude.
You should have.
Shut up. Let's do it.
There's still time.
He's gonna be back.
Yeah,
he's
did
always
say
back.
he would be back.
All right, so you're gonna take a full rest that night.
Yeah.
Do anything
Go
special?
over the top. No, not really. I think Rawl's just going to be lifting weights.
I don't lift weights. I only lift bodies. So I bury some bodies. I resummon Phantom. Maybe make a couple coffins.
Well,
Go to sleep.
Theo's gonna have the pendulums move more of her stuff down here.
The normal nightly routine for Essie.
Sorry, just gets drunk and challenges people to strengths of contest.
Okay, test the strength.
I'll arm wrestle you.
Do it.
Do it.
Oh, so
Yes.
wait, Essie, your sister
Yes.
wants to go to the chopper the next day. Do you let her go?
I suppose. Couldn't hurt to get the family in on this. If father and mother went on their second honeymoon, they would approve highly of what I'm doing.
So Eleanor is there. Hi, everyone. I'm Essie's sister. My name is Eleanor. I want to arm wrestle the winner.
Okay. Well, I already had enhanceability up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're going to use magic to get the win. I see.
I use the blessings of my goddess.
Oh,
Right.
Well, let's see what I got.
So that's a 27 for me.
I have no proficiency in athletics, but I have a 16 strength for a wizard. That's pretty good. You know? I'm a 21.
Oh,
Yeah, normally Zari would just kind of when she beats someone, she just like slams their arm down, but she just kind of, you are quite strong, and just kind of slowly just
Yeah.
presses your arm down to the table
It's all the body
Like-
lifting I do every night.
like a hydraulic press. Just
Can opener.
Essie, your sister says, You tried your best, Essie. But now it's my turn. And she wants to arm wrestle Zari.
Comes in and puts the hat on backwards, like it's over the top.
Over the top. Cobra Stalobra is here. Over the top, man. Over the top. Use the special grip.
She's a little less pale than Essie, and her hair is curly and red instead of just straight. And she has normal eyeballs.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I should have pointed this out. That Zari has like big yellow cat eyes,
Awesome.
like a little oversized, like a lot of little anime, and yeah. So it's looking at her for any extended time is a little creepy.
We could have a creepy staring contest.
All right.
Mhm.
My straight
And she doesn't
check.
really seem to blink.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah. I rolled an 18, so it's 25.
Oh,
Ow!
On this one, she just like goes.
Ow.
There's a sharp report against the table.
Ow. Wow.
Your sister put up a bit more of a fight, but well done.
Laria Longroad comes downstairs. There's someone in the coffee house who wants to see you.
Who specifically?
His name
So-
is Hedemon Hayes. I've known him for quite a while.
oh, he's here. Oh, look, bring him down. We know him.
I think we should bring ourselves up, don't you think?
Oh,
Mm.
he's a friend.
Is he?
Yes.
How do you know?
Some of you met him. He works at the Devil's Threads. He's
Oh,
tailor.
okay.
I ordered many dresses for him. He knows who we are.
Yes, he sewed these.
All right.
Also, he's been very
I thought he was
patient with the
moving.
girls hanging out in his store, so this is the least we could do for him.
He made me this cape. She shows off her zebra striped cape.
Ooh.
Is he really zebra?
But she has a whole like white and black thing going.
Oh, it's very cool. Yes.
Okay.
Very stark coloring.
He'll just like nod approvingly. Yes.
Okay. So
Someone else.
you're gonna let him come down into the chopper?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This man's otherworldly nature is impossible to miss. His eyes are amber and cat-like, while stubby horns protrude from his forehead. He has pointed ears, and his features are rough and angular, yet handsome. So he comes downstairs, and he's all business, but then he looks at Theo, and he just kind of stands there.
Oh, welcome down. So good to see you. She just kind of gives him a little bit of a hug.
Oh, he hugs you back, and
Hmm.
he looks at your dress.
It-
You always make the clothes look so good.
Oh, you do such a wonderful job. It helps so much. Let me look my best.
He says, I wish this was a social visit, but like you, I'm part of something bigger. I run an organization called the Rose of Kintargo. We worship Clarissa. Clarissa is a goddess in my campaign, based on my friend Chris's character, Clarissa. It's a fire genasi. She's the goddess of fire and battle. And one of
Yeah.
our members was killed.
Yeah, Theo just kind of shrieks. It's like, oh,
I
that
had him
was
a business
you.
card.
That was you?
That is, yes, that's
Oh.
me.
The flowers are wonderful.
We haven't made the impact that you have, Theo, but
Mm.
we try. And Essie, he takes your card. and he
Yes.
says,
Well, he said someone died. I figured he might need it.
Well, I would like you to help me figure out who did this. I think there's another killer on the loose.
Theo just looks at Rawl and Essie. It's like, uh-oh.
Raw looks very uncomfortable.
Yeah, we just like feel so like she puts on like a just like this like kind of like scared smile. It's like, yeah, what kind of killer?
Well, I can tell you, I can show you the body. Essie, I presume you would probably be able to find out quite a bit.
Of course.
I put the body in my shop. I know that's weird, but
Oh no. Well, I guess if you're not a mortician, it's slightly odd. But my first instinct is to say no, it is not. No, I could definitely perform an autopsy.
all right.
I'm
Well,
proficient in medicine check for that purpose, actually. Autopsy.
Shall we head to the shopper then?
All right.
All right.
So he walks and he walks next to Theo as you walk through the streets of Kintargo.
Mhm.
So Theo, he's just trying to make small talk with you.
Yeah. Yeah, Theo is disguised just so she doesn't because she's wanted at this point, so she's not gonna be dressed up. But yeah, she'll conversation with him.
Okay. As you're walking, he explains a little bit. Her body was found near the south wall of Old Kintargo. She was slashed up, very similar. You might have heard of the Temple Hill slasher from back in years and years ago. There was a serial killer, a famous serial killer, and my friend was killed in the very same similar manner to that. 37 stab wounds, all of which bled profusely. Her name was Merletta, and I brought her corpse to my shop. So he opens the doors to his store, the Devil's Threads, and he goes behind the counter. And he pulls out a pair of boots. Here, I want to give you these just for offering to help.
Oh my god, they're beautiful.
They're boots of levitation.
Oh, they're beautiful. Thanks. Just gives him another hug. It's like, this is weird because Theo has a definite do not touch policy on her. It's weird seeing her be this affectionate with someone.
Yeah, Essie's similar. She's like,
and then I guess while Essie looks at it, she's gonna put on the boots.
Essie gets really excited about this body. Studies
the body? Okay.
Yeah.
So the body. Yeah. 37 stab wounds. If you want, you can make a perception check.
Oh, perception check. Sure.
Or an arcana. Whatever you guys want to do.
Oh, I can do arcana. I was going to say
both.
arcana or medicine I can do for sure. Arcana check, natural 20.
Okay.
Perception check. 10.
All right. So, it's the body of a female dwarf in a back room, and it's it's cold, skin is gray, and there are stab wounds just all over the place. And the body's really messed up bad. And what you notice with your Arcana check is that the weapon that was used to attack was magic, kind of like a sword of wounding. So when you stab somebody, the wound keeps bleeding and does more damage. You're pretty sure it was an item enchanted in that way. With your perception check, you're not sure what else. Anybody else, if you want, can make a perception check also to see if you can figure anything else out.
Yeah. And I'm also cleaning up the body as I go, like a normal kind of thing. Maybe because some of the blood could be hiding other clues, and she'd like to try to figure out what kind of weapon it was, like if it was a sword or a dagger based on size dimensions.
Zari just kind of looks over Essie's shoulder and looks down and got an 18 on a perception check.
So you see that the weapon used to kill this person was not a dagger, it was not a short sword, it was a kukri, which is sort of like halfway between a short sword and a dagger. It's kind of curved a little bit.
Yes, a curved blade.
A unique weapon.
Yes, it was magical, enchanted to let the wounds keep bleeding after impact.
Yeah, so when they explain what it is, you just hear Theo in the background just exhales oh, thank God.
Were you thinking about the stabby nurse too?
Nurse Hacksaw? Yes, I'm thinking Nurse Hacksaw. Yeah.
Nurse Hacksaw would probably work with a kukri. Rawl hasn't ruled it out at all.
Yeah.
She cuts to the bone.
How old did Nurse Hacksaw look?
She's in her late 40s, early 50s.
How long ago was the Temple Hill slasher?
Oh, it was many years ago.
Okay, so
She could have started young.
it's real. It's possible, but Essie doesn't think it's probable. So,
is her name Nurse Hacksaw Kim Dugan? Does she walk around with a 2x4? Never mind.
Yeah, if you hear somebody yell "ho," you gotta just start running.
Do really weird thumbs ups, like that.
Theo, he reaches into a drawer. He pulls out a scroll, and he holds it out to you with both hands.
Oh, what's this?
It's a spell. Speak with dead. I thought one of you might use this.
Yeah, she immediately just hands. She sees Essie, so yes, here. She can definitely use this.
Essie, you have a scroll to speak with dead. What do you do?
now I know it's normally a clerical spell, but I really feel there's so many weird spells that I feel should be a necromancer option but aren't.
You can
Would it
do
be
it off the scroll.
Okay, off the scroll. I'm gonna have to get more of these. Essie would love to. She's going to clean up the corpse first, finish that preparation, make it look all nice. You know, like she would for a funeral, an open casket funeral, as best she can with this one. But she does good work. And then you'll only be able to ask a limited number of questions. We should prepare them in advance, so as to not exasperate the spirit.
Speak with dead. That's on page 277. You grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice, allowing it to answer the questions you pose. The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. It knows only what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive. Alright, so you have the scroll. Are you going to cast it?
Yeah, I'm going to cast it.
Okay. So you read it off the scroll, and the words like swirl into glowing sparks, and suddenly the eyes of the corpse open and look at you. It kind of goes.
Greetings and salutations.
Hedamon hastes, backs away, shocked, and you say, it says, "Greetings."
All right. We have 5 questions. We should probably figure out who tried to murder this body. Could you please describe your... Oh, they have to be yes or no questions, don't they? No, they don't. They can be 5 questions. Could you describe the person who murdered you, the individual?
They were wearing... It was a human, wearing a suit of dark leather. They wore an apron with many pockets. They had a limp and wore a metal and leather leg brace. And the apron smelled so bad of... I'm not making this up. The apron smelled of rancid cheese and urine.
Okay.
Urine.
Gangrene.
Urine. Rancid cheese.
All right. It's weird notes.
She doesn't blink at all, and she just stares at you, Essie.
Yeah, Essie doesn't blink back. She really thinks. You can't tell when she's rolling her eyes. It's great. Well, that is more descriptive than I was expecting. Do you know why they murdered you?
No.
Okay. We have 3 more questions left.
Can we, from our perspective, hear what the ghost is saying, or is it only Essie who can hear it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure everyone can hear it.
Oh no.
I guess so.
Yeah, because it has to have a mouth still.
Okay.
So it's being audible.
Hmm.
I think we gotta find out where,
Maybe what they were doing when they were...
what they were doing. Yeah.
What were you doing when your attacker struck?
I was just walking home, and they just kept stabbing me over and over, and I bled everywhere.
Ugh.
And they didn't get they did get a look at them, or is it just the
They
smell?
were a human wearing dark leather suit, aprons, had many pockets, smelled of rancid cheese and urine, and they had a metal leg brace.
None like
Walked with a limp.
Walked with a limp, yeah.
an apron like a chef's apron, or like a shop
Had
worker.
a lot of pockets, so I'm thinking not chef.
Hmm.
Is that one of your questions? Do you ask that or no?
We can do that. We have 2 left.
Mm-hmm.
It was a shop worker.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, urine and rancid cheese. Is that like
Thinking
this?
maybe a
Is that the
tanner?
smells of like a tanner? Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say tanners
Make
are
anybody
pretty.
wants make an intelligence check.
Okay.
Rancid cheese and urine.
That's smart.
Okay, no.
Go ahead, wizards.
Mm-mm.
I got a
Ooh,
19.
I got a
Wait.
22.
Ooh, nice.
Not that high, but yeah.
Okay. That smell of rancid cheese and urine is a smell that's just like slurk grease, which is used in the construction of clockworks.
Okay. Slurk.
Slurk grease.
Mhm.
Clockwork.
You're pretty sure that the apron is artisan garb.
Okay. Should they ask if they can determine a gender on the individual? Might narrow down our search a bit, rather than having to go to every clockworker in town. Or perhaps, we know where the body was found. Maybe we should ask where they were walking from. We can extrapolate if the body was moved to where it was found, or if it was just died where it walked.
Hedemon pipes up. It says, I'm pretty sure it wasn't moved. I was at
Okay.
the crime scene.
Excellent. All right. Well, that's good to know. Sometimes murderers move bodies around.
No,
Do we know if
time?
it was at night.
I mean, can they give us a more specific time? Maybe. I mean, if this is a clockworker, maybe they have a fixation on time, and that might help apprehend them.
Can I try to see how old the wounds are with a medicine check?
Sure.
It's my thing. Okay. 17.
Okay. Probably less than a day.
Less than a day. Okay. So it was done last night.
Sean, is there any known clockwork shops in that area of the city?
Great question. Make a history check.
Okay. Don't think my history's that bad.
We're all proficient because we're nobles.
15? 15,
You
okay?
know that the largest clockwork place in the city is in that area. It's called Vespum Artisans.
Best Bum Artisans?
No. Vespam.
I'm going to write it down as what I heard.
Not Best Bum.
Best bum.
Bum Artisans.
Best Bum
What
Artisans.
is
I think that group was in the video on Porn and Blast. Never mind.
Yeah, Port of Blasting, Volume 5.
Artisan.
Best Bum Artisans.
It's a Best Bum Artisans production. Porn and
Yes.
Blast.
Oh, that's right. The guild, the proper guild artisans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Porn blasting.
All right, Sean, I'll throw you a bone. What was the actual name again? I'll write it down.
Vespam. Vespam.
Despum. Okay, cool.
Pretty sure you still don't have it.
We have one question left.
I mean,
Still giggling about
you
best bum.
maybe since we kind of have our lead, maybe Essie would like to do her classic question box or information.
Oh.
It's true. I could definitely ask this corpse's preference. Oh, here we go. I know how to phrase this because I know we're gonna hit 5th level soon.
Oh, please.
Some point. Okay, my raise dead spells. Him.
So excited.
So, thank you've been very helpful. We are going to attempt to track down and bring justice to your murderer. My last question is, would you prefer a pine box, the upgraded model, or would you like your corpse to continue fighting on for the cause against?
I'm ready to move on to stand at Clarissa's side. A pine box will be fine.
Excellent.
Actually,
Yes,
I'd like to be cremated.
I can have that arranged.
Clarissa is the goddess of fire and battle.
Mm-hmm. It is a funeral home and crematorium, so.
All right. And then when she speaks those last words, she gives out a gasp, her eyes close, and she's just a dead person again. Hedemon Haste sighs and turns his back to the whole thing.
We should probably investigate Despum artisans.
You have any more of those spell scrolls?
Oh God,
No,
like a
but
junkie.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh no.
I
Come on, baby.
Spell scrolls.
I need to just talk to the dead. That's all. I can't raise them yet. I can talk to them. I can maybe get to them.
I can copy scrolls all day, but I can't put the spell in my book. Stupid 5e. Won't let me vampiric touch or speak with dead.
no, but we in the Rose of Kintargo will be able to help you. We can stash some caches of treasure for you throughout the city. So if you happen to need magic or magic items, these will help you in your quest. So
She
basically,
just kind of is like, oh, and then lets the other two deal with it.
You'll never hear the end of this.
so like
Yes,
once this is done, you the Rose of Kintargo can help you get items. So there's 3 minor caches. There are 6 potions of cure wounds, 2 potions of lesser restoration. There's 2 intermediate caches, 4 potions of invisibility, 2
Good
scrolls of
God.
silence.
Whoa.
There's 1 major cache, potion of cure serious,
Oh
a
my God.
restorative ointment, which must be a major healing thing, 2 scrolls of dispel magic, a scroll of raise dead, and a scroll of greater restoration.
Damn.
It's a lot of scrolls.
We are preparing those for you.
Oh, Ray's dead. Just
That's
kidding.
fantastic.
Useless, all of them.
He looks at you, Theo, and says, "It's the least we could do.
Oh, thank
The
you.
the rest of my time is spent tending to my father." He says.
We will be sure to find this murderer. Thank you very much.
Yes, I shall have a corpse cremated. I am sure you know her well enough to know where to spread the ashes.
You hear like the sound of somebody coughing upstairs, and Hedemon like looks nervous and says, "Oh, I have to go. Please see yourselves out." And he like goes up some stairs. And he shuts the door behind him. You can hear quiet talking up there.
Phantom. Quiet kitty paws.
You're gonna try to have your cat sneak up.
I'm gonna listen through Phantom's ears.
So you want your cat to like try to slip in the door before he closes it?
Oh, just even to like the outside, yeah.
Okay, make like a cat stealth check.
Oh, cats are so good at stealth.
Cat stealth.
Ooh, sweet Phantom stealth. 19.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you want the cat to go in? Because it can if it wants.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Phantom can go in.
So the cat creeps in, and you see through the cat's eyes. And
Like,
Hedemon
listen.
walks over to a bedroom. And there's an old man who's like all very shriveled and just he's in real bad shape. He looks emaciated and just very weak. And he says, "What is it, Dad? Do you need?" And he gets his dad some food and like puts like a washcloth on his head. And he says, he's like, "Don't worry, Dad. Don't lose hope. We'll be all right." That's all.
Okay. Does it look like he's just really old, or does he look sick?
His dad is kind of old, but you can tell something happened to him, like some kind of magical effect, like almost sucked all the life out of him, but not quite all.
Ooh. Okay. Well, then I'll just have Phantom kind of. If there's no like open windows up there, I'll just dismiss him to a pocket dimension.
Okay.
Have him reappear when we're outside on the street.
Is it like a pocket dimension of cat stuff? You know, like all those
Oh,
things they
it's-
climb on?
Yeah, there's definitely stuff like there's like a blanket warmer bed, and there's like the
Balls of yarn.
Yeah, balls of
So
yarn.
it's just like
little,
it's
little
mad
mice
when you-
that wind up mice.
it's angry when you take it like I was having fun.
There's like all those toys
Catnip
that they
everywhere.
can hit, you know?
Yeah.
Catnip. Oh god, it's just like ah.
Like
Alright.
Scrooge McDuck's vault, but catnip is done.
Yes.
And when I pop him back, he's no longer a skeleton cat because he's gotten over his attitude. So he's just a regular floofy white cat with black eyes.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like this person is somehow linked to Vespums artisans. What do you want to do now? Or, I mean, you know that Hedemon is upstairs tending to guy he called his father.
Well, did Essie share her knowledge with the
Yeah,
group?
she would have shared. Once far enough away.
I mean, it's a shame, but he did request us to leave,
Mm.
and we don't have the means yet to help the old man anyway.
We'll look
Yes.
into it.
We should keep an eye out, though. Perhaps this is not something that has happened too far in the past.
Of course, but perhaps to the clockmakers.
Yes.
Yes, while there's still time.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So you head out into the city of Kintargo, and you're going to go to Old Corvosa, where Vespum's Artisans is? Okay. You go outside the building, you see a large sign with letters of iron, and you hear from inside a symphony of steel. Clang. Whiz.
Now, remember, go in gently. We don't want to get him all wound up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 37 stab wounds is no joke.
It's pretty good.
It's definitely high strung.
It's pretty good.
We need to make an efficient plan so it goes like clockwork.
Yeah, the wheels are turning in my head.
Oh, all right. Inspiration for Essie. Wow. Yep, so you're clang, clang, whiz, whiz. Steel
What are the
cutting noise.
Perhaps we should enter the business.
Spark.
Yeah, what's the layout of this place?
It's just a big ass
Like-
building.
Big ass building with like one big ass entrance or several?
Well, from what you
Walrus.
know, this is a place where artisans like rent a space within the building to do
Oh.
work
Oh,
on
it's like-
projects.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
Perhaps we could go in. One of you could pose as a artisan.
Yes, well, I
Floor
do make
space.
my own coffins.
Mm.
Artisanal coffins. I'm almost out.
Hmm.
Organically grown artisanal coffins.
Yes, I'm sure Theo would want the artisanal upgrade if it were ever to tragically happen.
Not fully fancy as possible. Artisanal, not fancy as possible.
That would be the artisanal. All right. Yes, let us enter.
Okay.
So
When you
so
go
no
in,
to the, okay.
sorry, go ahead, Ro.
No, it was just there's no back entrance to Best Bums.
There is, and it's pretty nice.
I would hope so.
Okay.
It's pretty nice. It's got a good shape to it.
Mm. Head around back.
Right. That's all I had to say.
All the way around.
That's all I needed to before we moved on. Thanks.
Okay. All right, so you go in, some entrance, and so there's all these people working, and standing in the middle is a small, balding guy with a fring of white hair. He's wearing spectacles that have a magnifying glass, and he's just looking around approvingly, like, "Yeah, all right."
Oh,
All right.
Shut up. I mean, like that.
Best bums.
Does he have
Oh,
does he
good over
have,
there.
Does he have like a leg brace?
No.
Like first thing.
Covered in blood.
Nope. Yeah.
I think he might.
Yeah. Going in here, I'm going to cast enhanceability, wisdom on myself. Keep a keen eye.
Okay. All right. You just see workers and this guy admiring their work.
It's good work.
He puts down. He's got the
Yeah.
magnifying glass attached to his spectacles, so it's bling.
You just see this apprentice in the back, like working on like a clock, finishes and goes boom, throws his like stuff across the little thing and just fist pumps like repeatedly.
What?
People are really into their work.
Oh, okay. So I guess he notices you. Hey, I didn't see you there. The name's
Greetings and salutations.
Vespasio. What can I do for you? You looking to rent some space?
I am indeed.
Tells you about renting some space.
Okay.
It's like,
I guess I'm an artisanal coffin maker.
no kidding. That sounds fun.
I find great joy in it.
All right, well, I could work out a price for you and pick you out a spot.
Yes, I'd love to see the spaces available, as
All right.
you know, can't have poor work neighbors.
He shows you around, and the price like varies
Mm-hmm.
from.
Yeah, while he's showing us around, I definitely want to be on the lookout for a guy with a leg brace or
I got a 21 on my perception check.
Okay, you don't see anyone with a leg brace.
Okay.
Is there the smell of slurk grease in the air?
Yeah, I have
Yes.
phantom,
Yes.
and I'm like,
Hmm.
do you see anyone with a brace or some grease, especially greasy person? I'm back. I let Phantom look like let Phantom loose.
All of you
Look.
keep your eyes peeled. Nobody here has a leg brace on.
Okay. Or a limp?
Nope.
Okay. Interesting.
An apron with a lot of pockets.
Some people do, yeah.
I imagine there's a few, yeah. None of them have a limp.
We can just. Maybe I can pose as a customer and ask for someone that has that.
Yes. Perhaps. Oh,
Perhaps you
are
should
there
just
any
ask him straight up.
are there any workstations as well that look like they're rented but no one's currently at them working right now?
Yeah, there is one, yeah.
With-
There's one.
Does it have like handicap access?
No, it's just clockwork
Wonder.
worker stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of slurp
But
grease.
it smells of slurp grease.
Oh yeah, rancid cheese and urine.
I'm
all
gonna
over that thing.
tell Phantom to look for or sniff around for some blood over by that workstation while I if there's a station right next to it, I'm gonna negotiate or haggle price for that
Oh.
workspace while Phantom does the searching.
Phantom does not find any blood,
Okay. Casey popped on.
but Phantom does find a name tag. Varl Wex. VARL space WEX.
So what's this workstation? I see it is currently unoccupied. How is the proprietor of that workstation? Are they quiet, noisy?
That's Varl Wex's station. He hasn't been here in a week.
No.
He's a talented tinkerer, but he doesn't take his gift seriously.
A shame.
Does he wear a leg brace by any chance?
Yes. How'd you know?
Passing familiarity. Have been here before.
Excellent. I'll take this booth. And it's like the one right next door.
Okay. All right.
He's not been here in a week. It should be very quiet for my work.
Yeah. I'll see, how much is it? I don't know. 15 gold a month.
Okay, sure. I'll rent it out for a
Nobles.
month.
Oh, great. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Nope, this shall be sufficient. I'll have supplies brought here within the week.
So what would you all like to do now?
We should find out where this
Oh,
Varlex
Rex.
lives.
So how are you going to do that?
Is there an address on the back of his name tag? Like if lost, return to?
Is there an address?
No
are
one
s-
around here.
There are some papers, like
Mhm.
envelopes ripped open
Yeah.
that do have an address on them. And it
Okay.
just
Probably
says,
lives close by with a limp like that. I would assume.
Probably.
One of
I would
them.
assume as well.
there's a couple addresses, same address. It's Iudimus Tenement. IUDEIMUS. Tenement.
Tenement.
Perhaps we should check there.
Yeah, let's just start kind of asking around, see if there's some directions to this tenement place.
Yeah, it's not far from here. Yeah, people can tell.
All right,
All right,
let's go.
let's check it out.
Okay, you go to Iudimus Tenement. It's 3
Mhm.
stories tall. It's made of old gray wood. There's a porch where a squat elderly woman is sitting in a rickety chair. She's giving you the stink eye.
Not creepy at all.
Hello, we're
Hmm?
here to find Mr. Rex. Is he here? Just on a
He
smile.
looks at you and he goes, she looks at you and she goes, why don't you shove off and find some work?
Oh, I have plenty of work. I'm here to actually. Bit
It's
of
the
business I
middle of
have.
the day. Get a job.
Oh, I don't need a job. I'm independently wealthy.
They're seeking
Nobility.
contractors to expand our business.
Now, please tell us where Mr. Rex is, please.
I'm not supposed to. He's, as far as I know, he's not expecting guests. I can't just give out the room number of my tenants.
And Zari steps up, like, again, standing right over this old woman and be like, it would really help us in our job that we are currently doing. And I'm going to do an intimidate check.
All right, go ahead.
Loom over her.
Not the best. That's a 14.
Oh. She goes, yeah, just why don't you take a few steps back, okay? Just take a few steps back.
You hear
Take a step back, but bend over so my head stays in the same spot. Like, still looming.
Phantom's gonna curl up around her ankles, try to butter her up. Because what old lady doesn't love a cat?
All right, she goes, oh, look at the kitty. Oh, hello, kitty cat.
Yes, it's part of the business. I am the new. I'm to be working with Mr. Vex at the.
Oh, you don't say.
Yes, and therefore I
well,
need to consult with him on business matters.
You don't want to date this guy. Trust me. He smells really bad.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Like how bad? Like the stinks up the whole room bad?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well.
He's in room 303, if you must know.
All right. Well, thank you. I suppose I should have to see
I think
for
he's
myself.
out at the moment.
Oh, well. We'll knock on the door and see.
Okay. So you're gonna go inside the tenement building and go up to room 303? All right.
Yeah.
You see the door? What do you do?
Knock, 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 knock.
You knock on the door.
Knock.
There is no answer.
Oh, and I'll leave Phantom to snuggle with the little old lady for a little bit, so that way, if Phantom sees a person with a leg brace limping on up, Phantom can run inside and go and let us know.
Okay. All right.
How strong does this door look?
It's just a regular old door. Made of wood.
Is it locked?
It is.
Try.
Theo looks at Rawl and just says, "Where is she? This would have been much easier if she was here. It's all right."
Oh,
We left her at that bar.
Rawl's just gonna shoulder the door,
Don't worry, I can mend it.
cave it in.
So you're gonna smash it open?
Yeah, Juggernaut.
Try to just smash gingerly on the corners, like, okay.
No.
All right, well,
There's no-
This
there's
thing's coming off.
So Rawl just kablam! And
Yeah.
I'll start Legoing the door back together with mending.
Like a full hour of mending. This door is probably not. Just like
the apartment inside is very
Usually the
clean,
hinges get first.
and there's a lot
As
of
well.
flowers in here. And there's a
Is
couple
that
of
open?
rooms.
Are the flowers very strong smelling?
Yes.
Okay. So probably to overcome the smell of himself and possibly
Slurk
bodies.
grease.
Slurk grease and death. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. So yeah, let's start fanning out.
I should really hire this person out to supply flowers for funerals. Too bad we have to kill him.
Well, he is a murderer.
The green
The
thumb.
man's a monk.
So there's some bookcases in here, and there's some rooms you could check out.
All right.
Zari will go over to the bookcase.
Yeah, and
The
I'll go to the
bookcase has books on tinkering and machinery. And if you want, you can make a perception check.
I rolled a 19 and a 20 for my perception check, so 24.
All right, so Zari, on a nearby windowsill, you see drops of blood, and then there's a trail that goes kind of right past where you are and into another room.
Is Zari
It
like
looks
is
like
going up to the book?
Somebody tried to clean them up, but they missed some.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Zari's like walking up to the bookcase, and she just kind of points without looking. Like there's a blood trail there, and she continues to like look through the.
Which, where does it lead to again?
The washroom.
Oh.
Okay. So you open the door to the washroom. It looks just like somewhere that you would poop. And pee. And wash.
Get washed up.
Mm-hmm.
You do anything special
All
in the
right.
washroom?
Wait, pooping and peeing and washing?
Yeah.
What?
Want to make sure.
How do you do it?
You can wash first.
Oh, I would like to ritually cast Detect Magic. So I could see if if that magic blade is hidden in here.
Detect magic.
Yeah. A 30-foot diameter
Okay.
or a radius.
In one wall in the washroom, you see a faint red glow coming through cracks in the wall, like a seam. It looks like there's a secret door, and behind it is something magical.
Try to open that.
Okay. It's kind of like a cabinet where you just poke, and
Just
it pops open.
Yeah.
We didn't need punching.
Okay, so it swings open and reveals an alcove. It's actually like a tiny little crawl space that apparently he carved out.
Oh.
The floor has a fine throw rug with cushions. There's a stack of books and papers. And on a small stand, there's a curved dagger, a kukri, and it's glowing red, pulsing with energy.
I think we found our murder weapon.
Oh, and they won't have it. How
And you can
unfortunate.
sense like palpable evil coming from it.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Dreadful.
And at the same time, outside, through your cat's eyes, you see a dude walking up to the building.
Limping up.
Yes.
And on up.
Oh,
Yep.
well, perhaps we should. Well, the door wasn't
And,
broken. We could
he's-
pretend that nothing was wrong and surprise him from here, but he's on his way in.
An ambush would be so delightful.
And through the cat's eyes, you see the old lady. Your girlfriend is here.
No.
Girlfriend? What are you talking about? She's very pretty. I want to
What?
dress
What
to
for?
gussy up a little bit.
We're on the
This is-
third floor.
This is her cat. That's her
Oh,
cat. Huh?
no.
Yeah, you're on the third floor. So what would you like to do?
Hmm.
Well, let's hide his weapon.
Yeah,
Or just hold on to it, maybe.
yeah. I would touch it with. Yeah, I'll get like one of the cloths and drape
Mage
it
hand?
over it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you put a
No.
cloth over it,
Mm-hmm.
and then what?
And then pick it up. I don't want it. It's if it's rating palpable evil. I don't want to touch it, so we
Okay.
can
So
drape it.
you wrap it up and you grab it, and what are you gonna do with it?
I don't know, stick it up my skirt. It's just.
You gonna stick it up your skirt?
Where?
Where?
am I gonna stick it?
Like where?
You don't ask these questions, okay?
Well, if you look at the artwork, Sean, I've got some pants underneath my skirt,
It's
and
split.
it's very volume.
There's a big
this.
split.
Yeah.
Does she have like underskirt pockets, like
Yeah.
hidden pockets and stuff?
I mean, she's a mortician. She's got to have like.
Good.
And that's where more Christians traditionally put their pockets. Is,
Good.
Yeah.
In the skirt.
Good.
When they had like pockets underneath their skirts, because skirts didn't have pockets, so you had them underneath.
Believe that's called a mortician's pocket. I mean, that's,
Well,
yeah.
it's just you have to have pockets as a mortician, and that's how pockets used to exist for women's clothing, was under your skirt.
there you go.
So
So you grab it, you stick it up there.
Yep.
Well, so this guy is coming. What are the rest of you gonna do?
Is he
I'm
still
gonna stand behind the doorway so that when he like opens the door, like I'm behind the door.
I
Well,
want to pick up some flowers.
Essie, while you're stuffing that thing in your skirt, you see through your cat's eyes, and he doesn't come in the front door. He goes around the
Uh-huh.
side of the building.
Oh, he's going around the side of the building.
So what would the rest of you like to do?
Gonna hide behind the flowers.
Like on the side of the building that his apartment's on, so as to like come through the window.
Yeah, actually.
Okay. I want to be standing there with like a bouquet of
Stop cracking through my adventure.
with like white
Bullshit.
lilies. Be like, hello, I'm your stalker girlfriend when he walks in.
You're defeating my. Yeah, he's coming through the window. God damn it!
If she says that, and I'm gonna say, and I'm the chaperone to make sure you don't do anything wrong, and then grab him back there.
Yeah, I think you should be like standing in the doorway, and then we can have Zari and Theo hide like in the washroom.
Yeah.
And then I'll be there just with the flowers and like, hello, I'm your stalker. I told the lady I was your girlfriend.
That's right. And Rawl is there in case things go wrong, and then I'll step out as the cleric or the priest in case things go right.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll provide the music. Just to like.
You're here to marry them.
This is a stalker. You would show up with a priest to get married on the first meeting.
I would.
So, while you're all setting this up, the window like
There's the priest,
opens,
best man, maid of honor.
and he's like walking up the side of the building, and then he
Mhm.
kind of pulls the window open, climbs through.
I'm just looking at the window, expecting like I'll open it for him. Hello, Wex. I'm your stalker.
All right. Stalker. All right. His eyes like bug out. Like, I have a
I don't have any pupils, so it's just these white orbs.
Just like.
Staring at
Is he so scared that he loses his grip and falls and dies?
It looks like he would, but he looks like he's able to like walk vertically up the wall.
Huh.
Like just walk
Oh.
like a spider would climb.
Mm. Nice
that's
slippers.
weird.
Yeah,
Yes, his slippers don't. He's got slippers on.
Does he have his leg brace on?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I've been admiring you from afar for quite some time. I have brought a priest, a best man, and a maid of honor. Please come in.
Okay, so he climbs. He's like bewildered. You have? But I've never seen you before.
Well, that's the purpose of stalking.
She's really good at it.
You did say she was a stalker.
Well, I mean, I don't even know your name. I've never. Who are you? How did you get in here? My door!
Love knows no bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Very true.
All right, well, we're out of time, so we should probably. I guess we'll stop there so I can figure out what the hell.
Dude. What have we done?
Totally flipped it on me. All right.
What did we do? We're very direct.
I guess he's
You
gonna
say.
like fall in love with Essie. I guess.
Oh no.
We'll lure him into a trap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can make this happen.
Oh,
Poor guy.
Essie, you should get him to agree to like serve you beyond death, like in your vows, and then we
Yes.
can.
Yes.
It's part of the prenup.
Part of
That's
the
You do not
Postmortem
And
put
then I
after
can
death.
animate his corpse. Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me, this is my husband.
Death will not keep you apart.
Yes, the post-mortem prenup is essential.
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Doc Sloppy, for the for the sub.
We are sponsored by the Skunky Skank.
Doc.
Donkey Skank by Best Bums
Grab your
Productions.
sugar balls on your way in and stop by for a drink with Skunky Skank.
All right.
Complimentary sugar balls.
Complimentary shift spice packets.
Oh no! Actually, I found a better one actually that Scotty had given me. The big one.
Yes.
Oh man, everybody's got one. Oh,
Yeah, this is
Only the cool kids have shift spice.
Ryan. It's only because you're like across the planet.
I know. It's all right.
All right, why don't we do plugs real quick? Wrap it up. Shauna, do you have any plugs?
Yes, on Mondays, I'm playing on Greyhawk channel 8:30 p.m. against the Giants, where we try to liberate Joff from a bunch of giants, and we are in a lot of trouble. There are so many tokens on the map. And I will be playing in a game with Pruitt on the Fridays. The on Encounter Roleplay on Fridays at 5 p.m.
Yep.
It's going to be playing the Shadows of Atlantis game,
Wow.
testing out the 2D20 system in that game. Excited.
Wow.
For Octung Cthulhu.
Yes.
Dang. Lindy, do you have any plugs?
Well, Sean, I certainly do. I'm Laugh Love Lindy. You can find me online at Laugh Love Lindy. I am starting up several new games this month. One of them is I'm going to be DMing Call of Cthulhu on Encounter Roleplay Tuesday evenings from 5 to 8 Eastern. An hour after that, from 9 to 11 Eastern, I am DMing Mists of Ravenloft on my channel. So Spooky Tuesdays are where it's at. Also, let's see. There's another thing I was doing. Oh yes, starting this Saturday on not this Saturday, this next Thursday on Scraticus's channel, I'm going to be DMing Dark Matter, so basically Space Pirates, D&D 5e reskin. It's super cool, and then all the rest of my stuff is pretty much stayed the same. A new thing starting later in this month, but so just keep your eyes peeled for a schedule that I will eventually post to my Twitter.
Awesome. Pruitt, do you have any plug-a-roonies?
Well, the only one I was going to plug was the one that Sean already took care of. So, yeah, tune in next Friday for that. We're going to be making characters and showing off this new system. It's very exciting.
Cool. Ryan, do you have any words of wisdom for us?
Oh, just follow all these wonderful people that are here in the boxes with me. I mean, as a casual fan of D&D, these are my go-to peeps. So they're all wonderful.
Tomorrow I'll have Dungeon Academy on this channel at 6:30 p.m. They're in Eberron looking for the second piece of the Rod of 7 Parts. And also on my blog, PowerScore RPG, I pretty much finished the guide to Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and that's for DMs. Hopefully it'll help you prepare the adventure a little bit easier, especially for new DMs. And I've started the guide to Dungeon of the Mad Mage, but I haven't actually posted it on the blog yet. I want to wait till probably tomorrow. I want to get another level of the dungeon done. But that thing is gigantic. So, man, it's going to be a big project. But it'll be worth it when it's done. And, yeah, so you can check all that stuff out. And thank you, everybody, very much for playing. And everybody watching and commenting in the chat. I really appreciate it. And, Pruitt, thanks so much for jumping in. It was awesome. Thank you. It's always like an honor when you play with us.
Sean, I'm always here when you need me. You know that.
Okay. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you again next time.